Taurus, Daddy Taurus, Mama Taurus, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Taurus, I'm going to be doing your reading from October 6th to the 12th. And in this reading, I will be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I will clarify the main challenge, all the cards for you, get some final advice, and pull one oracle card. It's Halloween season, pumpkin. All right, so let's see what's going on for my Tauruses out there. First things first, I want to say thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, my beautiful, gorgeous, dear Tauruses. Appreciate you deeply, and I see you, I hear you. I feel so connected for my Tauruses. I'm tapped into your energy all the way in. Tap, tap, tap in. All right, so let's see what's going on for my Tauruses. October 6th to the 12th. We're all in October. We are in October, guys. Like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, Valentine's Day, Easter, happy birthday. Okay, so your challenge, dear Taurus, from October 6th to the 12th is the Page of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles followed by the Chariot and the Ten of Swords. So your challenge here has to do a lot with the Page of Wands, okay? This is not the Ace of Wands, hint, hint, but it's the Page of Wands. So dear Taurus, this is about passion. This is about energy, okay? And I feel like that between you and your person, because this is a love reading, right? There is a lot of love. There is a lot of passion that needs to be ignited. That's what I told Capricorn also. You know, I pulled a card for Capricorn. It was like passion ignited. So there is something about you within your soul that you're feeling. You have this passionate, burning desire and love towards yourself and towards your person, okay? It's a perspective shift that maybe many of you have been feeling recently. Page of Wands also indicates, you know, your vision, okay, for this relationship, for this connection. And I think that this is someone that you have been on and off with before, but you want to give it another try. You would want to actually try it again with this person and see where it goes. So we're going to find out more when we clarify. In the recent past, dear Taurus, you have the King of Swords, the Two of Wands, Three of Wands. So possibly some of you were dealing with an air sign. I'm getting here Aquarius, could have been a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm getting Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So in the recent past, there was a decision here that had to be made. I do get this energy here of you choosing to go, having to choose which path to take with this person, or someone also having a decision to be made. This person could have been involved with another individual, or maybe something was going on in their life. It's like with the Two of Wands here, this person had to choose whether they were going to go this way or they were going to go that way with you. We're going to clarify this shortly and see what's up with that. Now, in the present moment, dear Taurus, you have the Magician, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So in the present moment, whatever you are doing, you're manifesting something. Maybe also because you're very much familiar with the esoteric knowledge, you are very well educated, knowledgeable, well read. Some of the things maybe I've mentioned in the videos in regards to manifestation are very familiar to you and you're applying that. So there is some sort of a manifestation coming true for you in regards to this person. Okay, I see here a lot of compassion, a lot of love being created towards one another. This is like a rebirth of a relationship, and we're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the near future, dear Taurus, you have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Hangman. So in the near future, I see here whoever you are dealing with, okay, your person, walking away from someone or something, healing a chapter with another person and being able to come towards you. Now, this person is going to see the reality of this relationship. There is something that this person was not able to see clearly, like why was Taurus into my life? Why am I connected to Taurus? Why am I feeling that this is my soulmate? Okay, why do I feel the urge to get back with Taurus? So we're going to talk about this shortly. At the bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles, This is a love reading, but one of the things that I see here you're really enjoying and starting to do is your independence. Okay, there is a strong sense of independence with the Nine of Pentacles. It talks about you, working on your financial situation here, the Chariot and the Ten of Swords. You're finally moving on from this painful cycle that you have been going on. Some of you have been closing off a 10-year cycle. Your 999 reading, very popular, but there is something about you closing chapter, okay? A major cycle in regards to your past, in regards to your past relationships, to your family dynamics as well. So dear Taurus, let's get into your reading and clarify. I just saw the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, so some of you maybe are also dealing with a Virgo. So let's get into your reading and let's clarify the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, dear Taurus, is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool. Okay, and you have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy. Now, Taurus, when you look at this combination right here, you know that there is trust issues between you and your person. There is trust issues. We're not going to sit here and pretend that that's not the case. I always give an eyesight to the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, he was talking about in the past that someone here really didn't behave properly. Someone here maybe did some stuff that was probably a little bit shady, whatever you want to call it. We're not here to put other people down, other signs down, but there is something about this connection that really threw you off. And for a Taurus, my mom is a Taurus. I know. Trust, capital letter trust, is very important. So for some of you, you felt this sense of someone pulling back, and that evoked those feelings of being betrayed. Why is this person pulling back? Why is this person putting their phone upside down? You know what I mean? Why all of a sudden they kind of go cold? So those things kind of like awakened these alerts within you. It makes sense, right? Alerts, yeah. And you started kind of like questioning. For now, you do want to give it a chance, but there is a lot of questions that you want to address, okay? Big questions in regards to this connection. There is an opportunity for a brand new beginning. When I said a rebirth of a relationship, that's exactly what this means, okay? And the Knight of Wands here is you do have a lot of passion. There is a lot of strong sexual connection and chemistry between you and this person, but you definitely want to make sure that you both are on the same page and all of these trust issues are resolved between you and them. And this can mean many things. Maybe people sometimes they get white lies, right? People tell like kind of a white lie, like it's not that, but a lie is a lie. I'm saying some sassy shit out there, like be honest with Taurus especially. So someone here possibly was kind of like not telling you the entire truth or whatever, and you just want to clarify before you even put yourself back into this connection. I just feel like that the passion is extremely strong within your heart. And as an earth sign, as a Taurus, for you to disinvest your energy and your investment into a relationship after you have been in for so long, it's challenging. Now, Taurus, I'm going to clarify the King of Swords. In the past, it's clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Temperance here, Sagittarius energy, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So in the recent past, I do see here a desire here to form a family, okay? To create family, to get married. Maybe you are someone that you already have children, maybe they have children, but I do see here wanting to create harmony, coming together, okay? And some of you, this is not going to resonate with everyone. Your person might have been involved with someone else that you just feel like that they were not supposed to, and they were not in a happy relationship. Your person was not happy with whoever they were dealing with. It seems like with the Seven of Wands for your person, dear Taurus, there was a lot of challenges, okay, that your person was going through. It was a very challenging marriage, and it was very difficult for your person to maintain that, okay? And if it wasn't them being with other people, I think that in the past, you and this person did go through a lot of Seven of Wands, like trials and tribulations and challenges. This is the card of a challenge for you, both of you, to maintain the relationship. Now, the Two of Wands in the past is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Judgment, Scorpio energy, Six of Cups. I see here someone here having their one foot on the dock, the other foot on the boat. And someone here just really becoming very inconsistent with you. The Two of Wands here is also indicating someone that maybe was traveling a lot. There was a lot of travel plans. There was a lot of like diversity going on. Maybe you both came from different cultures, backgrounds, whatever the situation was. I feel like that in the past, there was a lot of on and off energy, okay? With the Six of Cups here in the past, it indicates someone that comes from the past, someone that really misses you, feeling very nostalgic. So, you know, you might have been really, what's the word for that? I'm thinking Armenian right now. Hold on, let me translate this into English. Like, this person might have tried to win you over through their words or through their gifts or whatever. I'm not saying you were going after that, but it's like they showed you that they were very legit, okay? Now, the Three of Wands here, you kept waiting. You kept waiting for the final confirmation and the marriage proposal or the decision that should have come from this person in the past. So the Three of Wands, dear Taurus, is clarified by the Three of Wands again, Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. I mean, the cards are literally right here indicating that, and I like to explain them so they make more sense. So Taurus in the past, like I said, waiting, right? The Three of Wands is waiting, waiting, waiting. This has to do a lot with your future. It talks about you kind of like really looking afar and waiting to see if this person is going to come forward and commit to you. You were waiting for that communication, which really never came in a way that you had anticipated. This is the card of communication. And the middle card right here, that's the wounded soldier with the Nine of Wands. I think that you just kind of feeling like that you had to wait. It just hurt you at a deep level. As a Taurus, I know that you are very patient. You are a very patient sign. Super patient, very patient, okay? But God forbid your patience, you know, you run out of patience or your patience runs thin. You know, everyone get ready and run to the hills for your life, because the bull's mad, them smoke coming out of them nose, coming out of them ears, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it just really disappointed you. Like, for how long are you gonna loyally hold on to someone to come towards you and to commit and to make up their mind to decide to commit, right? So in the present moment, you are manifesting something here in regards to this relationship. So dear Taurus, I am going to clarify the Magician for you in the present moment. This is the Magician. And it's clarified by the Three of Cups. You're manifesting a reunion. This is the card of a reunion. This is card of a reconciliation. Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So this is the iconic and nice Ace of Wands here. And you know, I gotta really say something right here in regards to Ace of Wands. Hold on, I gotta say this. This is for one of my Taurus daddies out there. Kevin. I do remember the nice birthday wish that you sent me. Thank you so much. You did tell me on my birthday that you wish me all the best and you wish me a nice Ace of Wands and several times a day, and that happened. So thank you so much for your wish here with the Ace of Wands, Daddy Taurus. Now, I want to say that with the Magician here, there is something that you're manifesting in regards to this person coming back to you. Five of Pentacles, you know that there is separation. There is sadness, loneliness, separation here. However, what you want is you come back together. And you are making that happen, okay? You are making that happen, because I think that what you are doing, dear Taurus, is you are setting a very clear intention, like for this person to show up in your reality. You're manifesting. You're setting an intention here. Those are two different energies, Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands. And sometimes all it takes is a nice Ace of Wands to just get it all back together and to make it happen, right? So in the present moment, I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups for you. Whoever this person is, they really do have a lot of like compassion and love towards you. Okay, Queen of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So let's talk about that. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like there's someone here that you were very much disconnected with. There was a sense of rejection. Maybe they were very much closed off. There is an offer that's coming in towards your way. And this person is also walking away from a connection, okay, that whoever they were dealing with or whatever they were dealing with, there is this sense of rejection. This person had to go through some sort of a rejection, whoever they were dealing with. Maybe they tried to date other people, maybe they try to meet other individuals, but I feel like that this individual right here, your person, had to go and experience some sort of a betrayal or a rejection specifically for them to realize that you're the real one. You're the main course, you're the main menu, you're the main character. So Now, the Seven of Cups, there's choices that are being made, okay? Seven of Cups talks about choices, decisions, sometimes confusion. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck, okay? So your manifestation is coming true. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, and this manifestation here is actually, you're manifesting multiple things. I know this is a love reading, but Taurus, this is about you manifesting wealth, abundance for you. So you're basically doing the whole package, right? There is something about your destiny that you're really setting an intention to create for yourself. I'm also getting here with the Eight of Pentacles. You know, the decision here that's going to be made between you and your person is that I see an investment. I see a desire here to actually put in their hard work and to really communicate with you clearly of how they feel and where they see this relationship going and moving forward. Now, Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Hangman. It looks like your person, like I said in the very beginning, your person is walking away from something or from someone that hurt them at a deep level. And also they're doing a lot of internal work and a lot of healing. So let's clarify the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Two of Cups, and the High Priestess. Cards cannot lie, and we cannot make this up. You know what I mean? So this is about partnership. It's a spiritual connection. Everything about this combination right here indicates a spiritual connection. Everything. This is literally all about the connection that this person feels they have with you. It's a soulmate connection, twin flame, whatever your situation is, subscribe to that. Okay, so dear Taurus, this is about someone here, you know, really deeply seeing this the situation, the reality of this situation here from the Hangman's position. Hangman is someone that's very enlightened. Hangman is someone that sees the world from a different perspective. And, you know, whatever situation whatever obstacle has been between you and your person, like maybe I'm getting here, the culture didn't want you to be together, society didn't want you to be together, many things, that's not going to stop this person and you from being together. Why am I saying that? Because the Hangman was someone, okay, so the story of the Hangman dates back to the days when, you know, they hung this person upside down because this was a rebellious person. This was someone that did not conform to the society's rules or to their village rules, whatever they were at. I studied tarot. I didn't just wake up and start shuffling them cards. You know what I mean? So this is someone that really is very determined to be different and to go against the grain, go against the current, despite a lot of differences and factors here that might have affected between you and this person to be together. There is no giving up, okay? And the High Priestess here talks about the spiritual connection here. Now, let me clarify the Eight of Cups for you in the recent past. The Five of Swords just flipped out of the deck. They're walking away from a connection where there is a lot of competition, there is a lot of disrespect, there is a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of chaos going on, okay? Between your person and whoever they were dealing with. Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers, yo, you know what I'm saying? So shows the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, they gotta walk away from this toxic connection, from whoever they're dealing with. It could be a family member, it could be a workplace, it could be a specific person. In order for them to be with you, in order for them to make an offer with the Ace of Pentacles, and then you see the Lovers here. You literally have the Two of Cups and the Lovers here, which is talking about like the connection that really is very strong, okay, in terms of like a soulmate. There is a lot of love between you and this person. The Hangman here is twice, okay? The Hangman here is twice, and this is talking about the fact that this person is very, very much determined to make the leap, to take the leap of faith and make that bold step to come towards you. So the Hangman is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. The reason why this person is really finalizing their decision, because they have been living in this anxiety and this terror for quite some time. And even though they have gone back and forth and on and off and on and off, they're actually making up their mind and deciding to come towards you with a lot of clarity and a sense of commitment. Okay, so expect communication coming in towards your way and your person opening up to you more. If you watch my video where I talked about the manifestation technique called SATS, S-A-T-S, you will practice that, and people have been seeing a lot of signs and signs and synchronicities, and even heard a phone call back from their person, text messages, 15 years of silence, 3 months of silence, you know? So it's a technique I talked about in one of my other videos. I discuss those things on my membership site as well. So let's get the advice for you, dear Taurus, and see what is it that you need to know. What is the advice? I also kind of like I match this with my I match with my color, you know, with my tarot decks. So you have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Hermit, Virgo energy, Six of Swords, and there is the World at the bottom of the deck. So this is a cycle that is closing off, okay? A cycle that your person is closing off, a cycle that both of you are closing off. And this is gonna allow you and them to be together. Okay, the Hermit and the Temperance, those are very humble energies. Those are about healing and introspection. This is about really going within. And there is a transition. There is a transition that's happening. Someone also here needs to forgive their parents. I don't know who that is. Could be you, could be your person. To forgive their parents, to forgive a mother figure. The most important thing here to remember is that this love journey that you have with your person has been really teaching you and showing you a lot of internal healing. You're someone that you have been really called to tap into your highest timeline. You might be someone that's very spiritual, very you have like this gift that you really have been feeling that need to be enabled more. You could be a psychic, you could be into spirituality, you could be someone that's very much into like the supernatural stuff, whatever it might be, okay? So your person has awakened a lot of things within you. Like the more heartbreak, the more pain you experience, the more you dive deeper into yourself and your spirituality. And you are someone that you are very much connected to the source as the Hierophant. So remember, the meaning of this relationship, the reality of this situation is maybe it wasn't easy, but it's something that is leading to a connection here, okay? A connection where the lovers here is showing up, someone here is learning the hard way, but they're coming correct. So that's the advice. And finally, I'm gonna pull one oracle message here for you, dear Taurus, and we're gonna close off your reading. Beautiful reading, by the way. So the important message here that you have, Taurus, is number 15, temptation, okay? Number 15, temptation, and this is kind of the card of a devil, Capricorn energy here. You know, the temptation is there. I talked about in the beginning, the sexual energy, the lust and everything. But I think that's something that's being transformed and transmuted into something more sacred, okay? Building this relationship and this connection on sacred basis. So dear Mama Taurus and Daddy Taurus, bros, sis, everyone, I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.